Good morning, everyone. I promised to do the practicals. First of all, be on the theory of what to consider when you want to create a Facebook business page. That's what I will start with today. Although practicals will come later, either today or on Friday, when I'll be having the general training with my students by Friday. If it doesn't come by the end of the day, it should come by on Friday for the Friday ends. So today I'll be talking about what to consider when creating a Facebook business page. Well, introduce myself again. I'm Joseph Chooks, an ICT consultant, the CEO of Chooks Designs Corporations. We're an ICT company based in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. We're into website development, app development, social media marketing, digital marketing, and other branches, things that also do as Chooks Travels. So now diving into what we have today. Now, what to consider. Every page, of course, we know, for everything you want to do, you need a name. A name is what makes that business or product stand out. So a name is what will make people identify you, what you do. So in other words, for you to create that business, whatever you are doing, your name is the number one priority that you ought to consider. Okay? Now, every page needs a name. It's how people find you. Of course, you want people to be able to find you. For you to have any business, you must have that name that identifies this is you. That makes you unique. It makes you special. Okay? So let's talk about the Facebook business page. When you set up your page, you need to name it. Give it that unique name that will make people identify you for who you are. Let me add something to that. For instance, if you want to create a website, you must call it a name. With that name you called it, you now buy a domain name. Then the host is where you now place that site, that domain name after buying it, and the documents of the site that you build. You now host it on the page, on the host that you also pay for. Okay. Now, here it's a pro tip. Don't overthink. I recommend you using a business name for your page. That business name is not just any name. It must be a business. People that can identify that name with what you are doing. For instance, if you are selling shoes, you can call it these shoes or this market, whatever thing that is unique to you. So that is it. For example, it's if your physical shop or website is called Japas Market, name your page as Japas Market. If you are a doctor, you can name your page after the practice or use the name that your patient called you. So it can be easily identified by anybody. Alright. Now, you can't have the same page name as someone else because you have to be unique in everything you're doing. Being unique means that at least people can identify you for who you are. There are no two same parts in the world. Your own is unique, your own is special. So whatever you're doing, you ought to be different, you ought to be special. That's the idea. So that's that about that. Now, following up, you can't have the same page name with someone, like I said before. Now, there's always the chance that you will need to change the page name. You might need to change it in the future or thereabout. Sometimes that happens as your business grows. Let me say you named your business when your business was very small. You are trying to struggle to come up, and all that and all that and all that. Now, there might be in the future you decide to have a change of name. That Facebook name, Facebook gives you an opportunity, a chance to do that. But at least for your start, you need to identify your business with that thing that will make you unique and make you stand out. That's the first thing. Now, like I said before, now there's always a chance that you will need to change the big name. That's a tough time. Sometimes that happens when it's beginning, because I said that before. Now, or let's say you do the unthinkable or spell your business name wrongly when you are setting up your page. It happens. To change it and to go about that, that's the About Us name, and you can edit. That's when you spell it wrongly. Sometimes it do happens. So now bear it in mind that your page name will have to be approved. By the time you enter it, you have to allow Facebook to approve it. That's one thing. Another thing. Now, and you know that the basics of Facebook business page, you have to know it. Good works, you must know. You must, and you know that you must know the basics for you to create that Facebook business name. You must know. So that's all about that. By Friday in my meeting, my seminar, I'll be breaking it down. I'll be doing physical practical. I'll be making a practical video by Friday where everyone can see what to consider. Now, things to note and things to bear in mind when creating your page, because that is what I'll be showing. Now, get set your the name. That's a name you want to call that page, because I'll be doing practicals. Get set the name, get set About Us, get set your pictures, your banners, your profile pictures you want to put, then the different pictures they want to use as that on that page. So I will stop here. By Friday, you'll be seeing a practical view of what I'm talking about. Thank you for being there. From Chooks Designs Corporations. See you on Friday. Bye.